So we have already built the phone field on the client object. Now we are going to go ahead and build all the other fields on the client object, and then we'll follow the same step for other objects as well. So to build other fields, we'll quickly go to the object manager, client object. We are already there. Click on fields and relationships, and then I'll start with building the website field. So I'll choose the URL as the field type. Yeah, we enter the label and the name for the field. Click on next. Just ensure that you have select the visible. Click on next. Just click on save and new. The website field is ready. Now the next field that we are going to build is basically gonna be of employees, and we'll choose a number field here. We'll enter the label of the field, and everything else can remain same. Just click on next. Go ahead, make sure that you select the visible, and then yeah, go next, save and new. And now we are going to create the address fields. So we will start with creating the street address field first. Street address, I'll put a limit of 100 characters for the street address, and then just go and click on next, make it visible, go to next, click on save and new. The next field that I'll create is going to be postal code. That will also be a text field. Click on next, select postal code. Here I would give the length of 10 characters. Click on next, and just make sure again visible is selected here on this stage. Click on next and save and new. So this field is also done. So we are done with the fields street address and postal code. Let's look at what other fields we need to create. So we have ID, name, website, phone, fax, number of employees, yeah, and the zip code we have created. Project and completed project, these two roll up summary fields I'm not going to create right now, because they would require the relationship to be there between the client and project. Right now we do not have the relationship, so we cannot use the field. We'll go ahead and create the city, state and country fields, the pick list fields. 3 pick list fields are required: city, state, country, which need to be created. And I'm going to go ahead and create the fields in such a way so that we can use these fields for the city, state, country in consultant object as well. So we have these 3 fields in the client object, and we have the city, state and country in the consultant object also. Both are pick list. We'll create a common pick list set of values so that that can be used in both, in the client as well as consultant. So we'll not create separate list of cities, state and country in client and consultant. We'll create a generic list which we are going to use in both client and consultant. All right. So going back to the object manager fields and relationship, this time we have to select a pick list field. Okay, so if you try to create a pick list field in Salesforce, you would see that you have the option to enter the values of the pick list in 2 ways. One, you can pick the global pick list value set, and the other one is you can enter the values yourself. So in case I want to enter the values myself, I can enter these values: US, UK, Australia, Canada. Right now, but this is a static set of values. This will only be available for this field. But I don't want to do that. I would rather want to create a generic set of pick list values which can be used both in this object as well as the consultant object. So for that, I would not use this option. I will need to use the first option, which is the use global pick list values set, right? Because I don't want to maintain 2 different lists for the same set of values, right? So before we can actually create this field, we'll have to go and set up the global pick list value set. Right now, if you choose global pick list value set, you don't see any values under that because we have not yet set up the global pick list value set. So you just need to go to setup, and under setup you will need to search for pick list, and you will find pick list value sets. Here you can come and create the value sets, the list of countries, state and city. So just go click on new, just go and click on new, and then yeah, firstly we'll create the country. Just put a label and name for this value set and enter the values. Now this is the value set, whatever I'm entering here. This is something which can be called on any pick list field on any object, right? So that's what we were trying to do, right? So we have created a pick list value set for country. Same way we'll go ahead and create a pick list value set for state. Right now I don't have the complete list, so I'm just putting some dummy values here. I'll create the value set. Later on we'll update the value set. Same way we are going to create a value set for city. So we will just enter, again I'm just entering some dummy values here for now. Click on save. Later on we can update this. So we have now created three pick list value set, one for city, one for state, one for country. Let's quickly look into that, right? So now if I go and try to create my pick list field, I will have the option to choose the value sets from the value sets that we have defined. So I'll go to pick list field, create country field here, and then I will use the pick list value set, and in the values I will choose country. Okay, so this will basically bring in the values from the set of values that we defined for the country. That is done. Now let's just enter the field name also. That's fine. So we are done with this. We'll just click on next, make it visible for all the profiles, and click on save and new. We'll repeat the same steps for creating the pick list fields for state and city. So we are again going to go ahead, create a pick list field. Now this time it will be for state, and we will choose the state as pick list value set. Click on next, make it visible, go ahead, save it. We'll go and create a new one which is going to be for the city. Same steps again, pick list, go to next, make it city, choose the city pick list value set, click on next, and then make it visible, go to next, save it. Right, so we are done with creating the fields for client, most of the fields other than the roll up summary field, and I have not created facts field here. I'll not create that one now. But other than the roll up summary fields, all other fields are available here, all fields created. So we are done with our client object. The same way we'll have to go ahead and create our other objects. The other three objects we can go ahead and create the fields for those three objects, the project, consultant, and assignment. So firstly I'll create the project object, just enter a label, plural label name, that's it. Nothing needs to be changed, everything remains as it is. I'll click on save and new so that I can create the other two objects as well. It's the consultant object which I'm creating now. Click on this, click on save and new, and then the assignment object, again just enter the label, plural label, and click on save. So all three objects, in fact all four objects are done. For the client object I've also created the fields. For other three objects I need to create the fields now. So I'll go to the project object, go to fields and relationships, same way. So I already have the project name field available here. I'm going to create the other fields. I'll click on new, and the fields that we need on the project object are going to be I'll start with the date field, start date, the project start date field. So let's enter start date, and just finish this field. Then we will create the expected end date and actual end date field. So let me just go ahead and create another date field, and this time it's going to be expected end date. Now we will create the actual end date field. So again another date field which is going to be actual end date. All right, click on next. So this is done. Next, save. So other than these fields on the project, let us also create a status of the project, which is a picklist field again. So let's enter project status. This time we are going to enter the values here itself. We are not going to use a global set. The values that I'm entering are to be started, ongoing, on hold, and completed. So let's keep these four values as status. So this is a picklist field. I'll finish off creating this field. So with this, I think we are kind of done with the fields that we needed on the project object. Also, we'll go to the next object, which is the consultant object. In the consultant object, again, by default, there is this name field which is already created. I am going to go ahead and create the other fields, but the name field that we have, the consultant name, I will rename it to, I'll just change the label of it to last name, because for consultant, I have to store first name and last name. I'm going to rename the consultant name to last name, and I'll create a first name field. So you can only change the label. It's a standard field. You cannot change the actual API name of this field. You can only change the label of it. So that's fine. I've renamed it to last name, and the first name field I'm going to go ahead and create, as a new custom field. So we'll just go to new, click on text, and yeah, it's going to be a text field, basically the first name field. Click on next. Let's enter first name. We'll enter length of this field to be maximum 20 characters. Click on next, make it visible, and yeah, this field is done. Now let's create one more field, which would be the phone number, maybe. Yeah, a phone field can be created. So let's go and create a phone field for the consultant. So this field is also done. We'll create the address fields for the consultant object. So we'll create the street address with a limit of 100 characters. Let's create this. Then we will create the postal code also. Pretty similar to what we did for the client object. So we'll just create a postal code field, which is also going to be text with a limit of 10 characters. Then we'll just go and create. So this is also done. Now the next we have to create city, state, and country fields using the global picklist value set that we had defined earlier. So we will go to picklist, click on next. We just go ahead and create our city, state, and country fields. So firstly, let's create city. I have selected the city global picklist value set, and I have created this field. This is done. Next, again, a picklist field for state that we need to create. And the next thing that we would, yeah, so in state, we'll have to choose the global picklist value set of state that we have already defined. So this field is also done. Now the next thing that we will do is create a country field. So country field is also going to be using the global picklist value set. Click on next, make it visible, next, save. Yeah, done. So this is also done. So I think I'm pretty much done with the fields that I needed on the consultant object as well. I am not creating the fields on the assignment object because that would require assignment object to have its relationships to the project and uh, consultant. So right now I do have the standard fields which were created. I do have an assignment name, but I am not creating the relationship fields for now, because before I can start creating the relationship fields, I would want to explain or discuss a little more about the different relationship types which are available and the relationship fields that we have in Salesforce. So we'll keep the assignment object fields as it is for now, and we'll move ahead and start doing the next steps on building the app, right? So we have got 4 objects. All the 4 objects are created. Out of that, for 3 objects we have completed the fields also. Only the assignment object is something where we do not have the fields, right? Now what we will do next is we are going to create tabs for each of the objects. So you just go to the setup, search for tabs, and you would see that there are different types of tabs which are available. There is web tab, visual force tab, lightning components tab. We'll select a custom object tab because we are going to create a tab for the custom object. We'll just select custom object tab, click on new, choose the object for which we want to create the tab. First, we will create the tab for client object. Now we will choose an icon for it. You can choose any random icon, whatever you want. This is primarily for which color or icon you want for the tab. So I'm just randomly choosing something here. You don't have to do anything on this step. Just go to simply go to next. And yeah, you also don't need to do anything here. So just click on save. So your first tab is created for the client object. Same way we'll create the tabs for all other three objects. Next, I'm going for project. I've taken an icon. Nothing needs to be done here. Nothing needs to be done here. So two tabs are already done. Third tab is on the consultant object. Again, this is pretty much fine. Done. Next. Okay. Now let's create the assignment object tab. So we have created the tab for this as well. So now we have all the four tabs also created. Yeah. So we have all the four tabs created for the four custom objects that we have created, right? So now next step, we are going to go and create an app. So we need an app which will be available in the app launcher, right? So we just need to go and create a new lightning app. This is in the app manager. If you search in the setup, you will find app manager. And if you select app manager, you will see a complete list of apps. To create a new app, you will just click on new lightning app. Enter a name for your lightning app, whatever name you want to give. I would call it project management app, or let me just call it project manager. You have the option to choose upload an image for this app, or you can choose what color you want to use here. I am not changing anything. I'll just keep it as it is. Just go to next. Don't change anything on this step. You can simply go to next. You do not need to change anything here as well. You can simply go and click on next here again. Now this is the stage where you'll have to pick the navigation items that you want in that app. So once the app is created, what all tabs or navigation items you want, you just need to select. So I am going to choose all the four tabs that we have created: the client, project, consultant, and the assignment tabs. So all these four tabs I'm going to include. So yeah, search for those in the left hand side, include those in the right hand side, and click on next. Now this is where you have to choose the profile. You just ensure that you at least choose system admin profile, because that is the profile which is being used by your current user. You can choose other profiles as well if you want, depending on your requirement. So if you want to choose other profiles, you can just select the other profiles and include those on the right hand side, something like this. But a system administrator should definitely be there, because your developer edition or the user that you have created has system admin profile. So finalize this, finish it, save it. So now your project manager app should also be available here. It should be listed here. Here is the project manager app. And now I should be able to search for this app in the app launcher. I go to the project manager app in the app launcher, and yes, I get this app. And if you notice, all the four tabs that you created are available here, right? Now, based on your requirement, you can go to specific tab. For example, if you go to the clients tab, you will see a list of clients. You can click on all clients to see the list of clients. Right now it is not showing any data because you really don't have any data. You can click on the new button. This form opens up. You can create your records from here. Same way for projects. If you just want to go and create records in project or consultant or assignment, you can just go and click on the new button, or you can basically see the list of records. In case you want to create new record, you can basically create the records. So with this, what we have done, we have actually built a straightforward the core app for our project management. We are going to build on the assignment. We do not have the fields included right now. It just has the assignment name field. But we will add more fields to it once we add the relationships, etc. So once my objects are related, then we will start adding more fields to assignment. So this is actually the core app that we have with the four basic objects and tabs. Now we are going to further build on this. We are going to add more features, functionalities to this app. We are going to do a bit of customization on the user interface in the next sessions or next discussions.